How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Today's the second time using the Floatzel team, so hopefully it goes well. If you want to battle me, join the Discord server in the description, and please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. With that being said, let's find ourselves a game. Okay, we found our opponent Monks. This is his team. He's got a Donphan, Scizor, Lapras, Arcanine, Dragonite, and Blissey. I found Monks in the 2021 battle room. That's probably one of the second best place you can go for a battle, really. Find a lot of Uber Noobers, though, in there, so you've got to be careful. So we're going to need Infernape to break through the likes of the Blissey, of course. I can see Espeon doing really well here if we get rid of the Scizor. Also, just the Tyranitar is going to do well. You know what? Floatzel's going to do really well. I mean, Donphan, of course, gets one shot by Hydro Pump. We've got the Dragonite, which we can outspeed and go for an Ice Beam and KO. Switcherooing on the Scizor will be really clutch. And that's about it, really. Torterra is going to be great for walling stuff like the Dragonite and the Scizor. But kind of the Scizor. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. And the battle begins. We are in Fantina's gym looking fantastic. They ended up leading off with the Blissey as I led off with the Infernape. So this has kind of worked out really well for us. They have to switch in either the Donphan or the Dragonite. So I'm just going to go straight for a close combat. Screw it. Why not? Why not, eh? Why not? They're going to withdraw their Blissey. They're probably going to go Dragonite, to be honest with you. Arcanine. That's the Arcanine. Okay, Arcanine, after the Intimidate, can probably tank a hit, depending on what kind of set it is. So let's go for the Choice Band at close combat. It's going to do a solid amount of damage. It's actually a 2-hit KO, which is just perfect. We can definitely get a KO on that now if we want to. So Arcanine is already nearly out of the way. Off to a great start. Let's go for the close combat. They probably go for the E-Speed here to try and get some damage off. There's the E-Speed. It's not going to KO us. It's going to do about 50%, which is just perfect. As we can go for a close combat and take this thing out. So that's just great. Great. Getting that out of the way early. That's what we like to see. So Arcanine is gone. Mark that off my little list. Boom. There we go. And yeah, Arcanine goes down. Perfect. 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 So what do they go into now? That's the real question. They go into the Dragonite. That works out perfectly for them because now they get a free Dragon Dance off. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our Torterra first. And we're going to try and get Leech Seed off on this thing. So we're going to Torterra. They might just go straight for an E-Speed to take us out, to be fair. That's always an option. So they did go straight for the E-Speed, which we're going to eat up because we're a Torterra and we are a tank. An absolute unit of a beast of a monster. So what we're going to do now is they're probably expecting a Stone Edge. So it's likely they're going to go into Scizor. We'll just go for a Leech Seed real quick just to get some damage off on it. They are going to withdraw. Are they going to go Lapras or Scizor? Lapras comes in. So Lapras is obviously a bit of a threatening one here. Leech Seed's going to come through. We don't miss, which is great. That's going to come through and get some little chip damage off here and there. Now we're going to have to switch out because Torterra does not match up very well against Lapras, unfortunately. Ice Beam will one-shot us, no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that. Okay, so looking at our switch options, we have Tyranitar, which is a decent one for the Ice Beam. We've also got Jetwash, but Jetwash can't really do anything in return. We're actually pretty stuck on a switch here. Let's go into Tyranitar. I think Tyranitar's a solid one. Because Tyranitar's going to eat up the Ice Beam like it's nothing. They might go for Hydro Pump expecting the switch. I don't know whether it's obvious or not, but let's just go for it anyway. There's Tyranitar in. Big Black Monster. That sounds rude. Anyway, they go for a Freeze Dry. That's, of course, not going to do too much damage to us. Does it get frozen? No, it doesn't. That's perfect. So we do threaten the Lapras out in this situation. We can just go straight for a Stone Edge to the point where I'm actually expecting them to go into Donphan, and I'm prepared to make a double switch now into my Floatzel. Floatzel seems like a solid option. So I'm going to get a bit of Leech Seed off on the Lapras as well, getting our Tyranitar back up to full HP. That's always nice and dandy. Always nice and dandy then. Always nice and dandy. So what we're going to do is... Do we go Floatzel now expecting the Donphan? Or is it pointless because the Lapras will just come back in anyways to take the hit? Is it better to go Frenzied? Is it better to just go straight for a Stealth Rock? Let's go for Stealth Rocks. They're probably going to switch out. Yeah, there we go. They switch out into Donphan. Scizor. Scizor also works if it's a defogger, so that's worked out nicely for them. We can go for a Stealth Rocks real quick, get some damage off. There we go. Not damage, but, you know, residual damage every turn. So they either go for a U-turn or a defog here. So let's go into our Infernape. Infernape seems like a solid switch here. It can definitely take a U-turn nicely. So there we go. Go into Infernape. Like I said, we do need to keep Infernape around for the Blissey, so we've got to be very careful. It goes for the U-turn, so that's a bit more chip damage on Infernape that we don't want to have. So Scizzle's going to go out there. What are they going to go into here? Dragonite? Dragonite can probably one-shot us with extreme speed from here. Donphan. So Donphan's a fine one. Donphan's a fine one. So what they're probably going to do here is they're probably going to go for a Rapid Spin, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight for a U-turn, get out of there. There we go. We're going for a U-turn. It'll do a solid chunk of damage to him. That's actually more than I thought. Oh, it's a crit. That's why. Choice Band U-turn. Not too bad damage there, considering it's a crit. And what we're going to do is we're going to expect them to go for a Rapid Spin, and we're going to go into our Floatzel. Now, Floatzel can do a couple of things here. It can go for a Ice Shard. Not an Ice Shard, an Ice Beam, which will definitely help. Or we could go for a Switcheroo. They have got a speed boost. However, I'm pretty sure we still outspeed because Floatzel's very fast. So let's go for the Ice Beam. They might actually stay in and try and outspeed us, but it won't work out for them. No, they're going to withdraw. They're going to go into Lapras. Probably. Yep, Lapras comes in. So Lapras does kind of wall us here, which is fine. We're going to shoot an Ice Beam out our bum for some reason. And yeah, I wasn't going to go for a Water type move there because it just wasn't worth it. So they definitely go for a Freeze Dry / Thunderbolt here. That'll definitely work out well for them. So I'm wondering what to bring in. Really wondering what to bring in here. It's a really tough one. I want to say... I want to say Tyranitar again, but if you go for Hydro Pump, it's going to hurt. What about if we do this? What about if we go into our Espeon instead? Espeon can definitely take a hit, and it can go for a Psychic, which will do a lot of damage. Espeon, I can't see Espeon doing too much for us this game. So that's why I'm kind of going into Espeon here, because it's just not doing too much. They go for the Freeze Dry. That's not going to do too much damage to us. It doesn't get us frozen either, which is great, because I'm fully expecting to get frozen this game. I don't know what it is. Something's just telling me we're going to get frozen. So we're either going to get a decent amount of damage off against the Lapras now, or we're going to force a Blissey switch. Either way, it's fine. Or they go into Scizor as well. Scizor would be better, but no, we're going to get the Blissey. So Blissey comes in. It's going to take a Choice Spec Psychic to the face. Maybe I should put Psyshock on here. Maybe I should put Psyshock. So we don't want to know what kind of Blissey this is, so we can't just we can't just send in Pokemon on a whim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Honchkrow. They're probably not going to go for a status affecting move like Thunder Wave, because obviously Magic Bounce is a thing on Espeon. So we're going to go into Honchkrow. We're going to probably take a Seismic Toss, if I had to guess, or an Ice Beam. They did go for the Thunder Wave despite the fact that we had Espeon in with Magic Bounce. Interesting. So they knew we would switch out there. They just knew it. They just knew it. So looking at the matchup right now, Brave Bird from Honchkrow is actually doing a lot of work for us. So let's go for it. But there isn't really a lot on this team now that can switch into a Brave Bird. Okay, they're going to withdraw. What are they going to go into, though? That's the real question. What's going to die, basically? Donphan comes in. How well are you going to take a Brave Bird from a Honchkrow with Life Orb? Not very well, I'm assuming. Nope. 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 Donphan goes down. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. So Donphan goes down. We're going to get a Moxie boost as well, which is just great. And also, not a lot of Pokemon can switch in here. Not a lot of Pokemon can switch in. I mean, they can. There's the Dragonite. So Dragonite is probably going to go for an Outrage. Let's go into our Torterra. Torterra basically walls this thing. There we go. We're going to withdraw into the Torterra. And this is the kind of point where I'm regretting putting Superpower on instead of Stone Edge. Stone Edge would have definitely worked out a lot better for us. Yeah. Definitely would have. And you know what? Having a Choice Scarf as well would have definitely worked a lot better as well. Choice Scarf might have been better on the Floatzel, to be fair. Definitely might have been better. So we're going to go for the Leech Seed just to get some residual damage every turn. They go for an Outrage. That's going to smash through us nice and easily. It's a 2-hit KO, unfortunately, and I don't really have a good switch in, so may have to let Torterra go down here. So we're going to get some leftovers recovery and some Leech Seed. So actually, no, after Leech Seed, we might be able to take another Outrage, to be fair. Because we are a tank. We are an absolute unit. So I'm thinking we can probably take another Outrage. Now, we don't know what kind of set they are. They've not shown leftovers. I'm just trying to think what we can do. Really trying to think. Think. Let's go for Seed Bomb. And if they take us out, they take us out. So they go for an Outrage. Is it going to take us out? It does. That's a shame. But, you know, what can you do? Torterra wasn't doing too much for us here. I mean, they have a Scizor and a Lapras in the back. So Torterra's not doing too much for us. They are still locked in. So this gives us free reign to go into our Tyranitar. Tyranitar can definitely take a hit here. So we're going to get our Sandstream up, which is going to do some residual damage. And all we need to do is hit a Stone Edge, which I know sounds like a daunting task, hitting a Stone Edge. But I'm sure we're going to be fine. So they're still locked in. They got a free turn Outrage. There we go. We can live this, right? We can, barely. And we go for a Stone Edge. Can we hit, please? That'd be just great if we could hit. We can hit. And we take out the Dragonite. So Dragonite is gone. Done and dusted. We are rolling in it right now. So they definitely bring Scizor in here because Scizor can just basically one-shot us at this point. However, we're in a good position now because there isn't a lot that's going to switch into Infernape very well. There's the Scizor, so really just tempted to let Scizor... Let's go for a Stealth Rock, see if we can get some damage off on the outspeed us, so it doesn't matter. I was hoping they might not outspeed us so we can go for a Stealth Rock, but they do, so it's fine. So they're going to go back. What are they going to go into, though? If they go into Blissey, then they're screwed, really. They're really screwed, because Infernape can just come in and just go for a close combat. Yep, there's the Blissey. So Blissey is unfortunately going to be the demise of my opponent at the moment, because they don't really have anything that can switch into a close combat from yay old Infernape. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go into our... Did we go into Honchkrow? Like, just to get some, like, Honchkrow action. Let's go for Honchkrow and get some Honchkrow action. I love a bit of Honchkrow action. We kind of got free reign. As long as we've got a strong physical attacker that can come in on the Blissey. So, we can go for Brave Bird right now. And that'll definitely take out the Blissey. It'll definitely take out the Scizor from where it's at. So they are going to withdraw. Are they going to go Lapras? Scizor? No, Scizor's at full. So what was I talking about? I don't know. Anyway, go for Brave Bird. That actually takes it out! And that wasn't even a crit! That wasn't a crit! That just straight up took it out! Oh my word! Honchkrow, you monster! As if you just one-shotted Scizor from full, and it wasn't even a crit. It wasn't even Moxie boosted. Wow. Okay, so Lapras is coming in now. This is great for us. We can just go straight for a Sucker Punch, and provided we don't get paralyzed, of course, we should be fine. We get fully paralyzed, which is a shame. Russel Crowe isn't going to get to do too much else, as they can go for a Surf, and that's, of course, going to take us out. So Honchkrow goes down there, but Honchkrow, really? You just one-shot a Scizor with a neutral attack from full, and it wasn't even a crit. I can't get over that. Honchkrow is an impressive bird. It's a very impressive bird, if I do say so myself. Anyway, what do we do here? We just go into Infernape, right? Scizor's down. Cross that off the list. And we just go for close combat here, right? I think. Yep, we just go for close combat and we sweep up. So Lapras goes down. And now all they've got left is the Blissey, which is just great. So, hell yeah. Looking good this game. Looking absolutely golden this game. So Sandstorm's going to go away. That's fine. A little bit less chip damage for us to deal with, as they could just go into the Blissey right now. So there's the Blissey. And just for the satisfaction of it, let's just watch this Blissey go down, because I hate Blissey with a passion. Watch it go down. Look at that. Just look at how fast its health went down. Perfect. Bye, Blissey. It was nice seeing you. Not. No, I'm kidding. I don't really hate Blissey that much. I always struggle against it. Because I'll lose my fighting type early on, and then all of a sudden Blissey's like a massive wall. Anyway, thank you for the battle, monks. That was pretty fun. Hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.